All right, story time. This is gonna be about the lawnmower. I'm gonna keep it short because lawnmowers are boring. But I got a story that I still laugh about. It's not even pertaining to this lawnmower. A couple days back, I had to get parts for it. New blades for the motor deck back there, and oil filter for it. This is gas. I called my buddy up and I told him, I need parts for my lawnmower. Okay, what is it? Well, it's green. Okay, yeah, okay. He's like, I bet it's yellow too. Oh yeah, I said, yeah, there's some black parts on it, yeah. He's like, oh, well, do the wheels go around? Yeah, of course. So sometimes not always in the same directions. He starts laughing. Now the reason I say that is because my friend, the parts guy, they don't necessarily look forward to the springtime of the year because it's a John Deere dealership. They sell John Deere parts. And the modern day consumer, some people don't understand that you can't buy parts for a Cub Cadet at a John Deere dealership, or one of those blue ones. But no, he says they get that an awful lot. They get people that come in because they're a implement dealer. They see they got lawnmowers out front, and then they just assume that they can get them their parts. Or, I'm not trying to offend anybody here. I apologize in advance if you're one of these people. But generally, as a farmer, a row crop production farmer, you know after a while, it doesn't take very long to figure it out. When you're talking to the dealership, I have this piece of equipment, it's 7600. Fuel filters are this part number, get them to me. Well, the problem that is lacking with people from town, and I'm going to tread lightly because I do not want to offend anybody, this is coming purely from other sources, is people don't always remember or think to get the fact it's a John Deere 425, 423X, whatever. People just say that, and this is what they dread, is that people will come in and say, I need parts for my lawnmower. I need my fuel and oil filter. Okay, what is it? It's a John Deere. Cool. What part numbers, or what's the model number? Anything? Well, I don't know. It's a John Deere. And that's a tidbit of what they go through. I don't want to put anybody out, but it's just it's funny. Maybe not for everybody. Again, 3 or 4 times I apologize, but it's kind of a relevant story. I just had the lawnmower in front of me, and I laugh every time this time of year when I have to get parts for my lawnmower, because that friend of mine I love to torture, because it's not even torturing, it's a chuckle, because it's funny that I like to pretend to be one of those people that I know full well what I should be ordering and what they need to get me the parts I need. But I don't know. As far as this goes, she's ready to go. She's been serviced. 17-year-old lawnmower. I believe I was 9 or 10 years old when we got this. But got the tiller on. My agronomist has asked if he could use it. So between him and my sister, and then probably it's going to go from here to Darlington to Potosi back to my parents' place, because I'm certain my mom's going to want to use it, because I haven't had this thing on in probably 2 years. Not so much that it's a terrible pain to put on, because I just put it on in 20 minutes. And that's with servicing it, washing it and everything too. But it's because if certain people are left unattended with the tiller, yes, that beast back there, that does a lot of damage really quick. And if certain people, Mom, are left alone with it, they tend to get a little carried away, and next thing you know, you got about 6 rows of corn worth of the yard tilled up, and in a way that I'm not allowed to plant corn in it. So usually in the past, it's usually been me running it, knowing ahead of time what needs to be done. I do it and call it quits. It's more just tedious getting this mower on, tiller on. As far as this mower goes, she needs some TLC. The hood's cracked, the tail light's busted. Doesn't owe us a whole lot. I actually bought this from my dad so he could buy his lawnmower. I bought the lawnmower, I didn't buy the tiller. But it was up in the hay mow for a while, but I need to unhook it down at my place so it's a little easier to get on and off from now on. Because as I've said, my sister, she just purchased a house this winter with her husband, and I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be a yearly thing now. Oh, and I'm sure some of you have noticed, we have a Danger Ranger back here. We're not buying it. We're not demoing it. We're not trying it out. We're not seeing if we want to try something different. It is purely here because the mule has a cracked head, and after running 4 days without a side-by-side due to chores and the jobs around here that need to get done, my mom actually was the one that said, nope, that's enough of that. We need a side-by-side around here again, because we're using the skid steer for doing chores, and even with using the skid steer, still can't necessarily do everything we need to do with the skidder. And at that, I already know the video has been way too long. It's more of a story time lawnmower vid. I'm going to go out and actually pull the tiller across the chisel plowed ground just to make sure she runs good. And that'll be that. And I'm going to call Andrew up, tell him to come get it. And I'm not sure if I should have him pay me an hourly down price first. I'm thinking, somewhere in the area about $500 a running hour on it. Well, I can't do this for free, Andrew. So I'm thinking I got to make some coin on it too, because my time is valuable. I took time out of my busy day, a whole 20 minutes, to get this tiller on. And yet, Andrew, somebody else I like to make fun of or give a hard time. All right, well, take care, take it easy, keep in touch. Go ahead and subscribe. Check me out on Facebook. Hopefully by now I got Instagram figured out. And subscribe if I haven't said it already. Bye.